Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to some more New Cities episode 3 with our series. So basically what we've got going on here is we are overdrawn. We just don't have enough money to run the services that we have built. I'm just going to take a shot and say that the park probably is what pushed us overboard. So we could delete the park, and that would clean up some of the expenses, although the education's really costing us. Or we could try to raise property taxes and see if that ends up turning things around. But we definitely need to get some money here going so we can continue to build things. But yeah, it's looking like 4% property taxes aren't really cutting it, because education's costing us. It's not really that much. It's a lot year to date. But it seems kind of low. So 4.5% to stay afloat. I could probably drop back down to 4. Uh, 1.5 if I wanted to. I'd rather not. So let's see. Property tax at 4.5%, we're making money. If it goes down, then we're making nothing. I can't go down with this. Even if I don't want it. So I guess we raise property taxes and then we try to get more people to move here, which we do have a demand for residential. I did build more of the commercial space, which I probably didn't need. Half of these commercial spaces are just, I don't even know, parking lots, I guess. So they're not even viable for anything. I could put more houses here if I wanted to. So I think I'm going to do that. And just really fill this whole area. See if that brings in a little bit of extra income. I'd like to get property taxes down. Okay, at 4%, we can officially float it. If we go 4.5%. I mean, there doesn't seem to be too many repercussions from raising property taxes aside from... Yeah, no, I don't think I see any. I assume that this is because of high property taxes, but I just don't know. I haven't found the ledger or anything that tells me otherwise. But it looks like being back down to 4% helps. If we go 4.5%, it's a little bit more. If I wanted to lower this, we would be overdrawn. So we just have to stick at the 1%. Let's keep trying to meet the housing demand then. At least that will probably get us someplace. So we'll build a few more houses here. And yep, definitely going to go with 122K there. Just to keep all of these houses coming along. Because every time I put more houses up, tons of people move in and we get a pretty nice population boom. I mean, you can see that they all fill right up. So I think our best bet at combating a lot of that is going to be just simply building more houses. I'm going to take this housing area all the way to there, actually. I think it's the farthest I'm going to take it. I'll put more commercial, I think, right along here. We don't really need commercial, though. Still saying we need a lot more housing. Oh, we hit 10,000 though. Thought there was something at 10,000 we unlocked. Just a small park in the school system still. I could put more farms in. The demand appears to be strictly for housing, though. So I could keep trying to build up this more nicer area. The boulevards are kind of pricey. But people certainly love moving right into these nicer areas. And the game did say if we get a mansion that it would help. And our best bet to get a mansion is definitely going to be off over here, especially if I can get like a park or something built over here. We should probably put some commercial businesses over here too. Just don't know where. Makes sense. Probably like that. And do commercial, even though they haven't filled any of this commercial in over here. They might if I take the housing off to the side. And then I could do... Ooh, that's pricey. Oh, that's why, because it's what I built it with. I say I could take that way for more housing, but I can't now. I done spent all my money to do that. How's traffic? Seems to be fine. Certainly does get busy around the school and the park, but... These places having issues, I'm assuming, with taxes, but they seem to be staying afloat. I did keep taxes down to 4%, which was nice, instead of the 4.5. I just want to get the... Oh, no, we are at 4.5. 4% still calls me overdrawn. Okay, never mind, I lied. I'm a liar. We'll stay at 4.5% until I can get more housing. The game is calling for more housing. We need more housing that's like massive like this. So maybe we come up over here and do a whole housing section down this way. Kind of makes sense to expand the farm too. And I had almost considered expanding the farm up this way some. I could probably expand it here a bit. I better not put the farm too close. Is it? I think the farms make kind of like pollution, believe it or not, or something. Actually not that bad. So let's put a few more farms there. And let's take a look at value. Still pretty high. If I do get, I don't think I can build all the way down to here. Yeah, below water line, so I do have to stay somewhat away. Gonna put a few more areas here. There are sort of a little wealthy district here is looking pretty nice. The rich people area, as I've come to call it. But we should have at least some sort of main road going into here. Oh, very pricey. Yeah, I don't really want to spend all my money on that. I was thinking I could put more houses through here if I do that. I mean, this part's got to connect up at some point. Okay, I think I'll hold off on that till I get a larger residential area built up. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. Just some sort of really big commercial business that I even occupied a bunch of housing. Yeah, I'm getting a couple of larger commercial businesses moving in. I don't need more commercial. We just need to focus on more residential. I do want to put some. I've got commercial here, and it hasn't even begun to fill. You know what? I think I am going to put more commercial. I think I'm going to come up to here and make this like sort of a whole little commercial area. What happened? Okay, it's back. Yeah, I think I will put more commercial here. Maybe I should make this commercial then. This just be like a big commercial area. Because then if I expand housing up this way more, it's a area for jobs and stuff and services for the wealthy people over here and the more poor people over here. I use the term poor pretty loosely. Not calling for it, but I'm eventually going to take this and bring it all the way down here and connect it to the farming district. But that's definitely later to come. Oops. Yeah, why don't I focus now on doing this, which is what I wanted to do originally. Really expensive move there, but I know I'm just going to throw roads all up through here for more housing. Like I said, I'll put another road here, then this will be all commercial. I think, yeah, I think I am actually going to switch this over to commercial at some point. Once the demand seems to be there. Even though there's like kind of a demand, there's still way too many empty commercial spaces to kind of justify doing anything with it. And then once I get more towards the wealthier area, we'll keep using the boulevards. I think those are pretty nice. Pretty nice for over here. This will be the last sort of more lower form of road right there. And then I'll make these ones over here all boulevards. And I'm keeping the boulevards kind of spaced out more just to simulate it being more of a wealthier area. So more property, I guess, per family or however you want to use your imagination to view that. I might condense it more as time moves on and I decide that it's not really worth having this way. Actually, I could take this and connect it here too. Yeah, this is actually coming together kind of nicely. Super expensive. I can't afford it. But I can come over here like this just to make more residential housing. And then down here do more of another commercial area. So I'll have that one, plus a couple others. All right, let's go ahead and expand the farms a bit. Maybe I should take the farms right to the water, but then that's eating up valuable, high-value property. And the farms, as you can see, massively lower property values. In fact, they're even so much as drifting up here. which is no good. So keeping farms away actually makes a lot of sense. So if I was to grow the farms, I'd want to take it this way. It would be really expensive to grow the farms. They take up so much space. But the demand does exist, though. I don't know. I mean, I guess I can continue taking farms down to here. But how far do you go before it becomes inefficient? None of this is going to be usable, so all of this valuable real estate is going to come down this way and stop at right about... Oh, actually, they could make their way around. The high value of this area is making it... is holding back, so I could come all the way down to here and then connect to the farms. So I think I will do that and continue to take the high value area up and around here. So then the farm should continue expanding that way, probably. Eventually, residential is going to probably expand that way as well. I mean, I think she's probably going to go more north, maybe, with residential. All right, then let's plan on doing this with farms. It's going to eat almost all of my money. Did this work? It looked like it built the road. It just didn't show up. See, it's there. There it goes. Yep. Let's do that. Let's even put them over on the other side too. And then this can connect here. Oh, nope. Like that. Oh man, it's pricey. As soon as I've got the money, that is. Nice, so there's a few more farms. Really, more commercial again? Let's put farms right along here. They're not going up though, so... Alright, back to residential. $354K. I want to do a boulevard off of here like this. But I guess I could continue to do boulevards like this. Below water line. Okay, I thought so. Ooh. So it can't come too far out. It could pretty much come right to the trees. I think I'm gonna follow straight off this line. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, I need to focus on getting this connected somewhat. Put more houses here, but yeah, I gotta get this. This is gonna be tricky. It can connect. It's just gonna take a lot of money. That's why I put more houses in along that probably makes sense. 153. There we go. We got it connected. Nice. It's actually looking pretty good. I like this little strip kind of going down around. It's just creative, especially with the cul-de-sacs and such. More commercial. It's calling for commercial, but I don't see why we would need it. Since they're not using it anyways, but we'll throw more in there and more houses here. Just to fill that up, and I might as well do it along here for now. Do I want to do commercial along here? I think I do. Oh, we don't need it, so I'll hold off on that. Did the farms go up? They did. Perfect. So we've got the additional farm, so it's all about just getting more people now. I do see help wanted, but it went away. A couple help wanted on the farms here. Some more commercial businesses finally going up over here, which is good. So it'll just be all of this over here. I'm actually going to plan on getting rid of this then. And putting commercial. I think that makes a little bit more sense just to keep this one gigantic commercial area. Oh, 1.18 million to bulldoze those houses. So as people move out, I guess it'll switch to commercial. Interesting. So you can't just zone people out. Oh, wait. Maybe you can. Now, see, I got rid of both zones there. Okay, they should be switched over to commercial. Yeah. So it's just going to take people leaving, I guess. Maybe if I build houses, they'll move out of those ones. I don't know if the game's set up like that. Okay, we got a lot of money. Let me see if I can lower this. 2% is actually pretty good. Okay, I'm still overdrawn if I try to go to half a year at 2%. Because, see, we're still spending a lot of money on loan interest, but the 2% is pretty good. Okay. So we almost have enough to build another school. A new commercial building is driving a lot of traffic. Time for bigger roads. Let's go to the mall. Do we have a mall? Is that what that is? We are getting a lot more commercial stuff. It does look like it's kind of like this actually looks like a business park or something. This might be kind of like the mall. It's hard to tell. But there's definitely a lot more office spaces and such going in. Hopefully we'll see this expand as well. So am I going to need another school? I definitely could use another park to just really bump property values up here. Even higher up, which might get me... You can see here property values and stuff are up a bit. And pollution. Reduces pollution in the area, but I feel like this is a small pollution reducing area. So like, I'd have to put a lot of parks down, and for what they cost, especially a year to operate, I don't know if I see the value in it. But let me put a park here and see if I can get some of these houses to go up in value. Best way to probably approach this here would be to put a little bit more houses here to make it actually worth it. And then put the small park in. Be cool if there's a little bit of an indicator to show, kind of like City Skylines, where it shows like within a certain radius how many houses it affects, shows maybe money signs or arrows of like the property value going up. Just little stuff like that. The park's also hard to see, and I can't really click on it, so you got to kind of just remember where you put your parks. As far as I know, there's no way to actually zone in on those once you start dropping a bunch of them and forgetting where you dropped them, because they blend in. You know, I mean, it's pretty obvious, but when you're out this far and you're kind of just looking, if I had like 8 parks in the city, you just wouldn't know unless I remembered exactly where I dropped every single park. And that seems kind of tricky to do. All right. We need more houses. Let's go ahead and keep this sort of basic instead of going crazy. Why did that jump like that? Trying to keep this somewhat clean. How about this? I do another angle, but I would want it to match that angle, so that would be it right there, actually. And then that'll separate these two areas, and then I can come straight across like this. Too close. Well, that ain't gonna work. Let's see. There we go. Damn. You just gotta make sure you click on the right thing, basically. It did look good till I did those two. That looks pretty good. Look at that. Alright, so I think we're going to leave it off here since we're out of time. 15,000 people, not bad. We'll try to shoot for maybe 50,000 or something. We'll kind of play around with it some more, see if we unlock anything else. I haven't seen anything else come up in a while. Not sure if there's a way to actually view that. Maybe we'll see if we can get the interest rate down to 0. Thought there was a way to see. School increases property value too, but we haven't had like any mansions show up, so building things like the city hall and stuff, that would not happen till we unlocked some of those things. So it's a matter of just getting a mansion, which I don't really know what that encompasses besides raising property value. I'd imagine property value over here has got to be pretty high now, right? The park's got to help some. It's definitely looking pretty good along the coast. So I feel like if I was going to get a mansion, it'd be right here. But we'll keep playing around with it. See what we kind of can unlock and see if we get this maybe up to like 50,000 or something, what happens. Kind of keep taking the, I guess, Millionaire's Row down the side of the water here. And continuing to connect it like this and filling in the blanks. And I know we've got a large housing demand, so we'll kind of fill it that way. That being said, I want to thank you all for joining me. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you next time.